Hey, I am TC, your girlfriend, not girlfriend, and the most honest F buddy you've never had. Today's topic, the difference between a healthy friends with benefits relationship and a toxic one. Let's get into it. One of the first things to think about is, how do you feel around this person? Do you feel drained while you're around this person? Like, honestly, think about it. With a friends with benefits relationship, it's supposed to feel fun, a lot of energy, you're supposed to be having a great time. If when you leave this person, you feel drained of your energy, not in a good way, like not tired from the day's activities, but more so like you just had to do way too much thinking while you were around them, or you just felt like burdened by your time around them, it may be a sign that it's not the healthiest friends with benefits relationship. Whether that's because they're leaning on you too much emotionally or financially, or you're just not having a good time with this person and you have to think too much in your head while you're around them, trying to get yourself to have fun, it just may not be the best situation anymore. The next thing, which kind of piggybacks off the first thing, is, are you having fun? So as I stated before, when you're in a friends with benefits relationship, it is all about the great times, baby. That's why we're here. We are free agents that are allowed to be selfish and go where the fun is. So if you're not having fun in this situation anymore, whether that be you guys are no longer doing activities, or you guys are no longer having sex and that's a big problem for you, or you guys are no longer connecting in a similar way that you were before, that may be a sign that you're not in the best situation anymore. The next thing, which piggybacks off that last one, are you guys arguing a lot? So I stated before that arguments are going to happen. However, what is the frequency of these arguments? Are they really like just causing you headaches? They coming back to back, or they're about more and more pointless stuff, or things that are heavier than you anticipated for a friends with benefits relationship? So let's say there's more talks about like emotions and other people or monogamy. If these arguments are causing you to feel worse about yourself or worse about the way that you're maneuvering in the friends with benefits relationship, then maybe it's not the best for you anymore. Because see, people use the word toxic all the time, but as I'm using it here, it doesn't necessarily mean that that person is trying to be a toxic influence on your life. But if what's happening in the friends with benefits relationship is causing some toxic energy to move into your relationship, like high levels of anxiety or high levels of jealousy or high levels of mistrust, distrust, then you're getting into a space where it may be time to transition out of this friends with benefits relationship. The next thing is, how comfortable are you being your true self? And I ask that question because in a friends with benefits relationship, you guys are friends. You guys are F buddies. So with your friends, you should be comfortable enough. You should feel comfortable enough to really be yourself around this person, to really just enjoy their company as you, as who you are. If you feel like you have to hide too much, or you have to cover up certain aspects of yourself because you feel like they're going to judge you, or you feel like they are judging you, or you feel like they have been judging you, that is not a great friends with benefits relationship. For all of that, you could actually be going through the dating process and trying to find somebody to be with long term if you're going to feel like somebody's judging you all the time. I suppose that's what's going on in dating. I don't know. I haven't done dating in a while. I don't think I've ever really done dating. Okay, anyway. Bottom line is, if you are not able to be your authentic self, you don't feel comfortable enough to be your authentic self with this person, for whatever reason, they're giving off some energy that is causing you to not feel like you can be you. Maybe you want to take a look into your friends with benefits relationship and see if it's something you should still be in. The next thing is, do you feel respected? So this relationship is all about the 7 elements that I have given to you in a previous video, probably like my second video ever. Respect is important because that helps with developing trust and allowing you to be yourself, feeling comfortable. Like if they don't respect you, I don't even really need to say any more on that, because that is not a healthy friends with benefits relationship. I have to feel like I can trust you with my body. I have to feel like I can trust you with my friendship. I have to feel like you respect the person that I am. So if there's a lack of respect in your relationship for any reason, they're talking to you crazy, you talking to them crazy, the arguments are getting outrageous, or they're not showing you that they care about you as a person, it's time to walk. Ain't no question about that. I'm not having fun anymore. And the last thing, which is kind of the undertone of all of these, is trust. Do you trust them? If you are in a friends with benefits relationship where you don't have a lot of trust for this person, you feel like they're not being completely honest with you, you feel like they have to hide a lot from you, you feel like you have to hide a lot from them, that's not a healthy friends with benefits relationship, honestly. Because a healthy relationship in general, whether that be friendship or family, whatever the relationship is, it's all predicated upon trust. You have to be able to trust an individual that you are spending time with or in some type of relationship with. If you do not feel like you can count on this person to be real with you or count on this person to be honest with you, then you run the risk of being in a toxic situation where you are worried too much about what they're doing or they're worried too much about what you're doing. I would just say take a look into that. Super important, guys. Well, that about does it for my points on the difference between a healthy friends with benefits relationship and a toxic one. If you want me to go into more detail or kind of give a one-to-one on like this is healthy, this is toxic kind of situation, I 100% can do that for you. I didn't do that necessarily in this video because I was just giving you the tools to make the distinction yourself. But of course, you can leave a comment and I will answer when I can. And if you want me to give more specifics about my personal experience with this, feel free to ask. I have no problem with sharing. But as always, guys, until the next video, be free, have fun, be safe, and enjoy.